Could Earth face destruction from the Betelgeuse supernova? It's a question that has everyone's attention. Betelgeuse, a dazzling star on Orion's shoulder, caught everyone's eye when it started to fade in 2019. This wasn't just a subtle dimming, it was visible to the naked eye. For months, people wondered if Betelgeuse was on its way out. When scientists aimed their most powerful telescopes at this red giant star, they got a surprise. They found clear signs of the dramatic dimming. Even though Betelgeuse eventually brightened back up, it's a sign that the star is reaching the end of its life cycle. So, when might this supernova occur, and could it spell disaster for Earth? Let's delve into the details. Feel free to share your thoughts on this topic in the comments section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. In our galaxy, the Milky Way, there are only around 200 superstars called red giants. One of them, Betelgeuse, is truly massive, about 16 times bigger than our Sun. It shines incredibly bright, emitting 126,000 times more light than our Sun. Imagine, you could see it from over 500 light-years away. Betelgeuse might seem cooler than our Sun, but its surface is still super hot, about 3,600 Kelvin. Interestingly, only about 13% of the light it gives off is visible to us. If we could see all types of light, it would outshine even Sirius, the brightest star we know. Betelgeuse is so huge, about 764 times wider than our Sun. If it replaced our Sun, it would stretch beyond Jupiter, engulfing the inner planets. Stars are like giant energy factories. Deep inside them, hydrogen atoms smash together to make helium, releasing loads of heat and light. This energy travels to the surface of the star and shoots out into space as light particles called photons. But stars can't burn hydrogen forever. Eventually, they start burning helium and carbon instead. When they use up all their helium, they turn to neon, which then makes iron. Iron is a big deal because it can't produce energy through fusion. Instead, it just sits there, building up until the star can't take it anymore. Then, kaboom! The star collapses and explodes in a supernova as powerful as 10 billion suns. Stars come in different colors like a cosmic rainbow. Young stars are blue, while older ones like Betelgeuse are red. Isn't that cool? Even way back in ancient times, people were fascinated by stars. Ptolemy, a wise Greek guy, described Betelgeuse's color as ruddiness, which is just another way of saying it's red. Long ago, ancient Chinese astronomers thought Betelgeuse looked yellow, suggesting it might have been a different color in the past. Big stars like Betelgeuse use up their fuel faster, even if they're just around 10 million years old. Betelgeuse, at over 5 billion years old, is in its twilight years. It could go supernova at any time, but we're not sure exactly when. Every 5 years, Betelgeuse dims and brightens for about 100 days. Scientists think its outer shell expanding and contracting might be causing this. In 2019 and 2020, Betelgeuse got dimmer, then brighter again. Some think it might be a sign that the star is dying. Betelgeuse was kicked out of its home in the Orion OB1 Association and is racing across space at 30 kilometers per second. Its bow shock spans over 4 light-years. It's tough to measure Betelgeuse accurately because it changes size and temperature over time. Its light changes color and fades as you move away from its center, a phenomenon called limb darkening. The material around Betelgeuse makes it hard to compare observations directly. Depending on the light wavelength, its diameter can vary by up to 35%. In 2009, telescopes showed a huge gas plume extending 30 astronomical units from Betelgeuse, equal to the distance from the Sun to Neptune. Astronomers found at least 6 shells of material circling Betelgeuse. If we could understand how stars lose mass as they die, we might learn more about their end. Betelgeuse's atmosphere is complex, and we're still figuring it out. We don't know exactly how material escapes from red supergiants like Betelgeuse, but it's essential for forming galaxies. New techniques might help solve this puzzle soon. In 2019, astronomers saw Betelgeuse lose a chunk of its surface, like when the Sun has a coronal mass ejection, but way bigger. This event expelled 400 billion times more mass than a typical solar ejection. Betelgeuse's brightness had been steady until February 17, 2020, but on day 5, it suddenly stopped dimming, marking the end of the event. The recent fading didn't seem linked to any big changes inside the star, as seen in infrared images on February 24, 2020. Last June, scientists thought a chilly spot on Betelgeuse's surface might be spewing out dust. In August, another study backed up this idea. They believed the star's cooling gas might be forming the dust clouds. Astronomers have been watching Betelgeuse's surface for over a century to understand its cycles. The blast strength reflects the damage it causes. Scientists think the disturbance might be because the star's surface is getting stronger over time, like it's rejuvenating. Inside, the star's structure shakes like a broken bell, messing with its natural rhythm. These findings give us insight into how red stars age, lose mass, and eventually explode as supernovae. What happens next depends a lot on how much mass they lose. Betelgeuse's strange behavior doesn't always mean it's about to blow up. No one has ever seen such a big star ejecting its surface material, hinting at mysteries we've yet to solve. Hubble can help us see unique surface features and witness unseen events, like star formation. For the first time, the stuff Betelgeuse threw out is still glowing with infrared light, heading away from the star. NASA's James Webb Space Telescope might catch it on its journey. Betelgeuse's dimming has stopped, and it might soon be one of the brightest stars in our night sky again. Despite being far away, it shines almost 100,000 times brighter than our Sun. But keeping up with Betelgeuse's energy needs speeds up its destruction. When it runs out of fuel and collapses, it'll burst into a stunning supernova. For weeks, or even months, Betelgeuse will shine incredibly bright, maybe as bright as a full moon. We'll notice it getting brighter as the days go by. But when will this happen? We can't say for sure. We might not see it happen in our lifetimes, but who knows? It could be tomorrow or millions of years from now. What do you think about Betelgeuse's recent dimming and the chance of it going supernova? Does its strange behavior teach us about how big stars live and die, or is there still lots we don't understand? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.